It is such a pain in the ass to get this going on the computer. That's oh, we're good now? This is, I'm never going live on the computer again, ever again. That just took like 20 minutes to get this up here. Anyway, um, hi everybody. I have to go to a meeting soon, but I wanted to point out something kind of weird that's happening. Um, so over the week, the weekend, I went to a couple of Alchemist Nation events because that's there's a lot of them, and I go to most of them. And I yeah, at some point, Walter was saying something about he's just like I seemed a little bit out of nowhere. It's like I can't make people do things. Like I can't make people do things if they're not emotionally capable. Or like I can't. What did he say? I can't. Yeah, I can't push someone to do something that they're something like that. Something like that. You can't make a person do something they're emotionally incapable of doing. That's basically what was said. And I was like, like, hmm. I wonder if he's talking about me. He is definitely talking about me right now. It's just like, okay. And it really makes me, I mean, it's funny. I mean, I know it, and there are enough people in the group that are like, yeah, Jen's a weirdo. Um, so this isn't really like news to them. I'm always kind of on the edge of a nervous breakdown. um, but I try and keep it under wraps. I'm just not particularly. I don't have a poker face. I just have never had a poker face. So I've talked a little bit about this before too. Like a lot of times when I'm getting upset, like really upset, I don't even notice when I'm upset. It's just my stomach will go on the fritz. And I'm like, why is that happening? What? It must be because I'm like the situation that I'm in right now is very emotionally charged, and I don't really feel like I'm feeling anything, but apparently my body's like, yeah, you're feeling something. So anyway, this morning I woke up. Past several mornings I've woken up, and I'm wondering. So I went on a new medication for not exactly for anxiety, but was to address the anxiety. And I took it for a few days, and my hair started falling out. So I stopped taking that right quick. But now I think either I don't think it's made me more anxious, but I do feel like I wasn't aware of exactly how anxious I was before the medication, and then the medication took the edge off for like a couple of days, and then like now I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel good. Like this doesn't feel good. This is not healthy. Um, which is concerning. But I'll talk to my therapist about it tomorrow. Anyway, so he said that, and then later on, when he texted me, he's like, "Jen, you're making the perfect amount of progress. You're making the exact right amount of progress that you made today. Like it's just like you're making the right progress every day, or something like that." It was really funny, and it's just like I appreciate that. Like I really do. I do really appreciate that a lot. I do. I'm very grateful for that. He's been very patient with me, and yeah, I'm very grateful about that. That he's making an allowance for that. Uh, there's still so much emotional learning and evolving that I have to do. We all have to do. But to get me just to the point of some parts of me to the point of normal. And it's just like there's parts of me that are easier, like the more surface ones, but then like the stuff that's deep, like that got me to where I was uh, for 10 years, because that shit doesn't happen all of a sudden. That happens over a period of time. Like it just gets worse, and you more isolate yourself more, and you isolate yourself more, and you hate yourself more, and you hate yourself more, and you don't notice it as much because it's gradual. But then one day you were like, I go to bed right after I get home from work, and I don't get up until the next morning, and I can barely wait to get back to bed after work. And, just like stuff like I've gained 30 pounds, stuff like that, right? I gotta go. It's time for um, the thing. But anyway, my point is, well, the point was that I'm having anxiety pangs and I don't know why. And it's more anxiety than I felt before. And I'm concerned because, not concerned, I mean, I'm not going to manifest anything here. It's just, I'm just aware. That's really all it is. I'm aware that this needs some work. So I don't want to feel like this anymore. I really don't. And I don't think I realized how anxious I was. But then, like, it's like it goes back to the feeling thing. It's like I didn't really realize how anxious I was, but then like my back starts spasming out of nowhere, and like it doesn't stop for weeks, and like yeah, my hair fell out because of the medication, but it was definitely falling out before. It just kind of sped up. um, and in a way, it's giving myself some leeway. Uh, to not be as hard on myself, but at the same time, I'm afraid of not being hard on myself because I'm wondering, like, if I'm not hard on myself, I I won't do anything. Like how am I gonna get myself to do something if I'm not hard on myself? Interesting thought. Interesting thought. I'm gonna have to come back to this. So we'll go with this later. One of these, we'll come back to this. I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful that I'm going over to Alchemist Nation now, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you more. And I am gonna remind you that my back hurts, and that you can't always choose to have a grateful night.